K-pop fandom and social activism. K-pop is a form of popular music originating in South Korea, which includes groups like BTS, Stray Kids, Monsta X, and Luna. New media facilitated collaboration and globalization, creating an international community more quickly than would have been possible in a traditional media landscape, and the community harnessed technology to forward social causes. Through subscribing, dubbing, reacting, creating new choreography, covers, or dance tributes, boundaries between cultural production and consumption are thoroughly eroded. K-pop fans leveraged their international community to influence politics and push for social change. K-pop fandom's political and social justice initiatives feature prominently in the news, and the community's use of new media is recognized and analyzed in academia. K-pop fandom has quickly become a significant international force in modern media and has harnessed digital technology and social media for positive social change. Music and politics are no strangers to each other. Politics and social justice have been a part of music from Woody Guthrie in the 40s to Bob Dylan in the 60s and punk music in the 80s, just to name a few examples. But this has been a one-way dialogue from the artist to the fans. The dialogue evolved from personality-led political stances from artists such as these, and more recently artists like Lady Gaga speaking to her followers or preaching, and Taylor Swift's political coming out, risking creating the impression that she was trying to wield a certain political influence over an audience, which could be perceived as a betrayal by some groups. K-pop fans are largely young, Gen Z, digitally literate, and pay more attention to politics than their predecessors. K-pop is a transcultural fandom, a byproduct of resistance against the global dominance of US popular culture, as well as a contraflow of non-Western media. K-pop fandom is intertwined with other transcultural fandom, such as Japanese manga and anime. Being a K-pop fan outside of Korea implies a willingness to embrace other languages and cultures. K-pop fans are really good at mobilizing to get what they want, whether it's streaming or album sales or ticket sales, and you can use that power for other things, says Tamar Herman of Billboard. Self-love and social consciousness are topics often repeated in K-pop lyrics. K-pop idols themselves don't generally get involved in politics. This represents a cultural difference between Asia and the USA. Fan social goals evolved from artist support, such as the record-breaking 300 million votes they cast for BTS in the Billboard Music Awards fan-voted category in 2017, and rousing support for K-pop on the Latin American program El Gran. Fan communities were among the first to embrace the practices of spreadability of media. Participation in the community dissolves class hierarchies and therefore is open to anyone with access to the technology and the internet. Fandom is inherently a competition. A group's supporters want their favored idols to have the most streams, the most tickets sold, the most videos viewed. This competition or gamification of social media translates into viral social support and fundraising. Despite the competitive nature of the fandom, K-pop bands also support each other to create a collaborative environment rather than clashing factions, laying the foundation for larger social collaboration. Digital technology and social media allow people to participate in fandom despite geographic or financial barriers. The internet is the only means that many consumers and fans of K-pop can watch live contests and vote. Digital media and the internet don't just supplement their fandom, but are essential to it. Everything revolves around digital media, and it is the only way to support your favorite bands and learn more about them from afar. The Korean wave, as it's known, started in 1997 and grew with the huge popularity of Psy's Gangnam Style in the 2000s. Social media played a key role in spreading Korean culture to global markets much more quickly than possible with previous technologies such as CD and DVD. K-pop has penetrated markets like Latin America despite lack of common language or geographic proximity. K-pop is popular in China as well despite government bans. Chinese K-pop fans behave as deliberate consumers despite domestic nationalists' constant outpouring of anti-Hallyu sentiments. As of May 2021, BTS had 41.9 million followers on Instagram. Parent company Hyde Labels had 5.63 million subscribers on YouTube. BTS had 35.6 million followers on Twitter. BTS Facebook had over 18 million followers. These large numbers are leveraged in support of causes. North American youth no longer consume content on television. They consume virtually all content through social media, so it's only natural that they would communicate and share this content on the same platforms and take part in this new participatory culture. Creation of social and cultural identities of fandom is dependent on the internet. Social movements in fandom reflect how media consumers become media producers. A variety of tools allows people to interact in different ways. Instagram, Tumblr, Reddit, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, and Twitch. Twitter is one of the most visible. Social media is used as a way to create community or communicate. Hashtags are used to create awareness and connectivity and create worldwide trends. Social media is used as a disruptive force. Hashtags are used for spamming to dilute or nullify the original use or intent of the hashtag. Posts may be strategically deleted after the fact, emphasizing the guerrilla nature of the initiatives. Skills developed in fandom, such as using multiple email accounts to secure tickets to a concert, were adapted to tactics such as ticket trolling. Results include ticket trolling, disruption of Donald Trump's political activities. K-pop fans and TikTok teens requested over 1 million tickets to Trump's Tulsa, Oklahoma rally. This figure was promoted by Trump spokespeople, but ultimately only around 6,000 people attended, subjecting the organization to ridicule by comedians like Stephen Colbert. Fans unite in the politics of against, as fandom begets anti-fandom to resist or influence in grassroots response to costly strategies like Trump hiring actors to attend his rallies or paying for billboard advertising. This initiative created recognition for the movement by politicians such as AOC. BTS Army, their fan club, raised over $1 million for Black Lives Matter using hashtag #MatchAMillion to promote and consolidate support. Supporting BLM itself may also help deflect accusations of cultural appropriation of Black culture by K-pop groups and create goodwill for K-pop in general. BTS Army also protested when media company SM Entertainment abstained from donating to BLM, ultimately persuading them to donate $1 million as well through social media pressure. Hashtag and content spamming flooded police scanner snitch apps in Dallas, Texas, Kirkland, Colorado, and other cities with fan videos after the police department asked citizens to submit videos of protest activity, shutting those apps down. Fans lashed out at brands in China that took down BTS advertising, protesting against the government and nationalist sentiment. Fan philanthropy also includes fundraising for COVID-19 relief in India and typhoon relief in the Philippines. Social media is a new space for participatory culture. Spreadable media enables social media embedded cultural consumption and participatory culture. K-pop is a social media embedded new transnational culture. Fan culture evolved organically from mundane fan practices, which grew into communities and leveraged media participation and active proliferation of media. K-pop fans have made it clear that they are a force to be reckoned with, both within the K-pop industry and in broader politics. References page 1. References page 2. The end. Thanks for listening.